Welcome to the French Drainman channel. I'm your host, Robert Sherwood. All right, we're putting in a new system here. You can see how shallow the French drain was. All we did was cut the sod off. You can see the pea stone mixed in with the dirt. There's no drainage fabric. They did have a sock on the pipe, but look how high the pipe is. Look at the sod cutter, went right over top of the pipe. So we're going to put in a new system here. We'll show you guys what that looks like. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in a new roof runoff system because the last one didn't have a way to catch the leaves. It didn't have an inline sediment trap to catch the shingle gravel. So we're just going to abandon all the old. We'll show you guys what the updates look like. The side of the house is very low. Water is trapped against the side of the home. The neighbor's yard is higher. To go to the backyard, you actually have to go uphill. Same with the front yard. The side of the house is very low. Now, the French drain that was in place did not have any non-woven geotextile filter fabric that was double punched, so the dirt over time filled all the voids of the pea stone, not allowing water to get to that pipe. Now we're going to talk about why this pipe was so shallow in the first place. If you're digging by hand and you don't have a machine, the deeper you dig in a low point, that means you just increased how deep you have to go to cut through a high point in the grade. Remember, this is really low. This is kind of like a bowl, if you can picture that. The neighbor's higher on the side of this house. Going to the front yard, you have to go uphill. Going to the backyard, you have to go uphill. The grade elevation is higher. So we don't want to end up digging so deep that when we run this system to the back storm drain, we end up 18, 24, 36 inches deep. It's not necessary. We're just trying to dry the side of this house up and we're trying to drain it. One of the things that they did wrong when they went ahead and put that pipe in, you can go shallow like that, but you have to use the correct materials if you're going to go shallow like that. Now take a look at what the guys did. They did a really clean job here. The bottom is super smooth. That's key. That's a sprinkler line. You know that we're digging shallow if we're not under a sprinkler line. We're on top of a sprinkler line. And we were able to cut through this high point to get this water to drain to the very back of the yard. We didn't have to go 36 inches deep because we didn't do the side of the house 18 inches deep. So this is a technique that contractors can use, that DIYers can use. You have to have the right materials to do this. Now, this point right here would have been ridiculously deep. It was crazy flat. It was a higher elevation than the side of the house. Now, take a look at what the guys are doing, because this is key. This is really key if you want to minimize the amount of excavation and you don't want to disturb tree roots and irrigation system lines and end up so deep you're in the utilities. So we're using the royal blue virgin material, no recycled material. That's why the pipe is blue. Recycled materials create a black pipe. When you put all the different colors of a crayon box and melt it down, you get black. So this was a pure virgin HDPE pipe. We're going to end up running another one right alongside it. Now we dropped the roof runoff system in the same trench. Take a look at what we have here. If you look close, you're going to figure this one out. You're going to see what we did. We were able to use a 4-inch pipe for the roof runoff system because we were coming off the house in the high point of the grade and then running it down. The French drain along the side of the house, we did it in 3-inch. We have a double Y here because we also wired some downspouts that were in the backyard into this discharge line. So we have the backyard being wide into this system. We have the side of the house, the roof runoff, and the French drain being wide into a Y. You guys may have seen this. I know that the professionals that are watching this have done this many a times. That's what that looks like. A Y tied into a Y. But you can see the 3-inch pipe for the French drain. We didn't have to dig crazy deep down the side of the house. Didn't need to. It was already too low. In the old system that failed, you've seen how that 4-inch pipe was right under the sod, that the sod cutter was just taking the top of that pipe off. Now, we did dig a little deeper than they were, but we went ahead with the 3-inch pipe so that it's below the turf, so that if they have aeration or anything like that, they're not going to punch holes in these pipes. Not that that's really going to affect the system anyway, but we just wanted to have a good French drain. Now remember, when you run pipes side by side that are perforated, you don't have to tie them together. They're full of holes. However high the water is in one pipe, it'll be that high in the other pipe. Now pay attention to the roof runoff system that comes on down into the trench. That's higher ground, a lot higher ground. So we were able to go with the 4-inch pipe. And you can see our inline catch basin right there to catch all the shingle gravel as it comes off the roof. Beautiful work by this crew. Aces. You're looking at the industry's very best. Their techniques, their choices for materials. I can't say enough good about this crew. I am just so lucky to have these guys at this point in my career and to have the opportunity to tag along and video for you guys. Check this out. 2 parallel 3-inch pipes to collect the water on the side of this house. Didn't have to go crazy deep. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up. It supports our channel. I'm your host, Robert Sherwood, and until the next video.